Hi, this is Raj.
Hi, this is DK.
And you're watching
Bollywood Hungama.
Millions of media people will be asking you about the entire similarity between the titles of Happy New Year and Happy Ending and all that stuff. So we won't do that because I'm sure that a lot of people will be doing that anyways. So that's an obvious question to ask. But apart from that, when you have that it happened one night moment with Saif and Ileana, when Ileana is trying to stop a car, I believe. That way, and then Saif tells him that maybe it's not working, you should take the top off or what.
Correct.
So I think it's taking that entire romantic mode altogether, another level altogether. Was it fun to shoot such ports, and was Ileana sporting on those dialogues?
It is very titillating, right? At the end of a rom-com, the titillating moments are always fun. That bit of a little, you're not being cheap, you're not being vulgar, but this is just enough for you to smile, laugh. You know, at the end of it, I think it's a sense of humor point of view of the sex part of it, where you're not really talking about like a hot passionate kiss or a nudity and things like that, but it's more like that little bit of naughtiness.
Nor is it taboo, nor is it something, oh, be careful, you know, now you're getting into that zone. It's not like that. It's very conversational, and you know, nothing's off limits, I suppose. Yeah.
All right, now Ileana is a very fine actress. She has done wonderful stuff down south, and Barfi, what she managed was really amazing. She has tried her luck with the hardcore commercial films as well. How was the experience of working with someone like Ileana, who's more or less in Bollywood like a relatively not that well known a face, and
she was a sport, and any of these situations, she never had a problem with any of these scenes or where we shot it. It was quite cold and hot and all sorts of things, and she was quite sportive to do all these things without much of a problem. And what's nice to see is that the metamorphosis we saw in her during the shoot of this film. We started off, it was a little timid, it was a little held back. We could see that she could open up a little more. It started off with that, and as the movie progresses, she really opens up into this one of very unique women characters that you would see in films, because she has her own take, she has a stance, she's a very independent woman, and to come out like that and have this chemistry with this guy who she doesn't even know, you know, with a much senior actor who's done lots of films, and that chemistry, everything really blossomed in the film. So she was open for very open for direction, suggestions and anything, you know, we would correct her, we would sit with her, we had a long chat in the edit room where I showed her some scenes and lengthy discussions, and she was really appreciative of all these feedback, and she imbibed it immediately in the next schedule, and it just became such a wonderful experience.
Now Saif Ali Khan, I think apart from the fact that he has a tremendous star value, basically he likes being an actor. And the sort of, I think he's heavily into reading, and in many ways he's an antithesis of a lot of what a conventional Bollywood hero tends to be. His taste in movies and the sort of stuff he's done with Being Cyrus and like an Omkara, and the sort of like a Salam Namaste, and there's a wonderful I think graph that he is having with an actor like him who's open for experimentations. How was the experience of working with him?
Well, we worked with him before in the
obviously.
Yeah, in the oddest of roles.
That was more of like a special appearance in a way for him.
Yes, but then we kind of sense that he's so ready to do anything. Once he buys into it, he's like willing to go all the way. I mean, he's not he gives it his all. He kind of, once he starts enjoying it, there's no stopping him. That's the beautiful thing about him. He's not conscious that, hey, if I do this, maybe I don't look good or anything like that. He's like all for it. So that also comes into play in this film as well, where he's of course playing the lead character of UD, which is, you know, everything that you see in the promo, but he's also playing this other quirky character of Yogi that you've seen in the Paji song.
Right.
Which actually, again, is him up for doing something that's out of the ordinary that nobody really expects him to do. And then, you know, that's him doing that role as well. And like I said, he's one who will not say no to anything.
Hi, this is Faridoon Shahryar. For the most interesting celebrity interviews, do subscribe to Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.